Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, I have 20 big money bolos. These are items that sold for over $100. Now, a few of them hit the $100 mark with the tax and shipping, but most of these are $100 or more just for the item itself. But I wanted to get 20, so I grabbed some of my other higher ones that reached that $100 threshold with the tax and shipping. So, uh, almost 20 items that sold for 100 on their own. So we are going to get started here. I'm going to tell you where I got it, what I paid for it, and what it sold for. And I'm going to tell you that some of these may surprise you. So we're going to start with the lowest and work our way up to the highest. And let's get started. Okay, so I almost forgot to put my screen share up. I did that the other day and did the entire video without the screen share. So I had to redo it. All right. So this first one, this item is very heavy. So I ended up selling this for $74. I had it listed for 100, but I took a best offer. I'm sorry. I had it listed for 100, but I had it on sale. So the sale price was $74 and somebody bought it for that price. It's really cool. It's like you hang it on a tree and you like surf on it. I don't know. I got it at a garage sale for 10 bucks. And I don't typically pick up things like this because I hate shipping big stuff, but I just had a good feeling about it and it ended up selling pretty quick. So if you ever see one of these and you can get it for a good deal, definitely pick it up. The buyer was all in for $116.19. All right, the next item, I cannot remember. I think I got these. Yeah, I got them at a garage sale for 2 bucks. And I don't remember which garage sale. Like, how sometimes you can remember exactly which garage sale you got it at? I can't remember where I got these. And they were such a cool item. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to list them high and I'm going to rate for the right buyer. So there was this set and there was this set. Um, and they match. They're like dried flowers and they're drawer pulls. And somebody offered me 40 for each set for a total of $80. So I went ahead and took it. I feel like I probably could have held out and got at least 100. Maybe I should have listed them all together and not separately. I don't know. What would you guys have done? The shapes were different, so I just listed them separate. So the buyer was all in for $101.88. The next item, oh my goodness, let me tell you about this purse. I got this at a garage sale and I just for some reason thought this was going to be a home run and I probably listed it way too high. You guys, I had it at 224 with 25% off, but the Coach diaper bags with the signature C pattern, there weren't a whole lot when I listed it. But anyway, somebody came along and offered me 80. I probably should have countered at 100, but you know what? I was like $80. I've had this forever. And the reason I had it forever is because I had it overpriced. But I took a best offer of 80 and the buyer was all in for 103.04. I paid up a little bit for this. I think I paid like 20 or $30 for it. But I was so happy to get it out of my house. The next item is this vintage blow mold candy Christmas garland, and I am certain I could have gotten 100 for this if I would have been a little bit more patient with Christmas being right around the corner. But you know what? I decided that I paid a couple bucks for this at a garage sale, and somebody is offering me cash, $85 cash right now for this item. So I went ahead and took it. The buyer was all in for 103.09. If you guys ever see candy blow mold, um, it's garland that goes around your tree and it's vintage, buy it because it is definitely a bolo. Look how cool they are. They're like candy sugared lifesavers. Don't eat it. All right, the next item is this vintage scream mask. This is the Easter Unlimited. If you guys do not know, they are marked on the underside of the chin. These do vary in price. Some go for hundreds, like $500. Some go for 100. Some go for 20 bucks. So there is a big variation. There are YouTube videos that teach you about these. This is the first one that I have sold with the tongue out. Um, I actually have a video of me sourcing this, and it says like Halloween, Goodwill Halloween in the title. But I picked this up at the Goodwill for $1, you guys. I was super excited about that. I did take a best offer of $90. The buyer was all in for 104.75. Um, and one of my Bolo buddies members of my YouTube channel, uh, I was looking through their store for the Bolo for the featured seller video, and I happened to see this same scream mask, and they had it priced too low. And I was like, hey, I just sold mine for this price. I think you should maybe price that higher. Well, the good news is they upped the price and it sold for a higher dollar amount. I can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be featuring that in next month's featured members video. So stay tuned to see what they sold that mask for. All right, the next item I sold are these Chantilly Lane cats, and they sing. They're singing plush, and they do a duet, and it's two of them. I could not find another one like it, you guys. So I went ahead and listed it high at $99.99 auction style. Before the auction was about to end, somebody offered me $95. So I went ahead and took that offer. Um, if you want to know uh, how to add a video, I do have a video showing you how to do that. So basically, in the description of the video, you click on the video, it takes people over to my YouTube channel and they can see just how this works. So definitely consider adding videos to your listing. I think that that helps show people how things work, and it also proves that the item does work. So $95 plus tax and shipping, the buyer was all in for 112.06. Okay, the next item. All right, everything from here out. I lied. Stay tuned. I'll just go over each one with you guys. Okay, so this one is a vintage tee. I picked it up at a thrift store. I believe it was for 50 cents. And I tried this auction style and it didn't sell. So I went ahead and put it on a buy it now with best offer. Somebody offered me 100 even, and they paid tax and shipping for a total of 116.25. And it is a single stitch. I think it's single stitch. Let me see here. Thought I did a picture. Yeah, I put single stitch in the title. There we go. So definitely be on the lookout for Jurassic Park vintage tees. The next item that sold are these vintage locks and padlocks. And I have a video that teaches you guys about keys and locks. And it's called, I think it's called Keys and Locks. And it's a Bolo category video. So the whole video is dedicated to teaching about these items. So definitely go and check that out. It is an older video, but still relevant. I ended up taking a best offer of 100 even on these, and I actually did a little hashtag shorts video on this because the buyer came in with a really low offer and I counter offered at 100 and they ended up taking it. So I didn't think they were going to take it because their original offer was so low, but just counter. You know, you just never know when somebody's just kind of testing to see where they can get you to go, you know? So this person wanted the item and they paid the $100. Got these at a garage sale for $2.50. The buyer was all in for 117.68. The next item is a Burkham bunny. You guys know all about these if you watch my channel. This guy sold for a best offer of $100 plus shipping, and I have less than 50 cents in this. So definitely a Bolo. Here is the stamp on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a B and a B, and they sit back to back. The next item is this Eden Pure infrared heater. It is new, open box. I took a best offer of $90 on this, and the buyer was all in for 122.92. So these are like little it's like a space heater. And they're pretty cool. Brand new. I took it out of the box for pictures. And I paid $15 for that at a garage sale. The next item, I love this item. It's a vintage 1995 Easter Bunny plush, and the music does not work, unfortunately. Maybe somebody could take it apart and replace the battery. I don't know. But I sold this for $99.99 on auction, and the buyer paid shipping and tax. They were all in for $123.59. I got this at a garage sale for $1. The next item I picked up at an estate sale for $7.50. It is a vintage dollhouse miniature bathroom set. Um, I had it up for auction for $74.99, and somebody offered me $100 to end that auction early, which basically, if your auction has no bids and I have the option for them to make an offer. If it has a bid, that make offer goes away. So it had no bids and they offered me 100. So I went ahead and took that. But how cute is this with this little nautical scene for like a dollhouse? And it's even got a broken faucet, spigot, what I don't know what you call that. The next item is this Mego Dynamite doll. I picked her up at a garage sale for $3. I passed on it the first day. I've told this story before. Passed on it the first day, went back, and thankfully it was still there and it was half off on the last day. So I got her for $3 and I sold her for a best offer of $120. And she was in great shape. So the buyer was all in for $139.63. The next item is this vintage Tommy wonderful waterfall ring toss game, and it was missing the plug on the bottom right here. And you guys, I got this at a garage sale for a quarter, and I sold it for $112.50. The buyer was all in for $121.05. That is awesome. The next item I picked up at a thrift store. I paid $4 for it. I just thought it was totally awesome. And it's a African hand carved wood 12-piece nativity set. And I've never seen anything like it. I did find some comparables. I priced it at 150 and somebody offered me 130 and the buyer paid shipping and tax. They were all in for 153.09. So really cool piece of art there. The next item are these stamps, and oh my goodness, I've had these listed forever. And several times I thought about taking it apart and parting it out. I was gonna give it to my consignment girl because she really likes listing arts and crafts stuff, and just never got around to it. And somebody finally bought it. So, pretty excited to have this gone. Um, I did have somebody on Instagram that reached out to me that wanted some of the stamps. So when I parted it out, I was going to message her to see which ones she wanted. But again, it just would have been so much work. So I'm really happy that somebody just bought all of them. And it there's a lot here. 192 stamps. Anyway, somebody offered me $80. I took it. It's with tax and shipping 101.85 is what they were all in for. The next item is this vintage Playmobil set. It's from 1998. It was still sealed in the original box. I got this at a garage sale for $15 and it sold for $150 plus shipping. The buyer was all in for 175.01 and the box is actually pretty big. The next item that sold is the Grinch Whoville Town Square playset. This ended up selling for $148. I got it at a garage sale for $5. Such a cool find, and it was really unexpected. I just thought it was cool, picked it up, and when I comped it out, I was really happy. The buyer was all in for 186. Excuse me. 186.77 for this. So super cool. The next item. Okay, I love this one. I went to a garage sale and it was kind of like nothing was priced and I just made a pile and didn't even know if this was new. So I paid $15 for listed this on auction for $99.99 or best offer, and somebody sent me an offer for $200. Now you ask, why would somebody send you an offer for $200 if you have it up for auction at $99.99? Well, the only thing I can assume is is that the person didn't want to get in a bidding war with somebody and lose the item or forget to bid or have it go over $200. So they just offered me 200. So I went ahead and took the $200 offer. Seems like a no brainer to me. I mean, as far as comps go, I feel like 200 was a good offer, but there's not many that are brand new in the box. So the buyer was all in for 236.53. Then the last item is my favorite because it sold for the most. It's this Longenberger Collectors Club tea set. And this sold for a best offer of $275 and the buyer paid shipping. They were all in for 306.48. I picked this up at a garage sale. They had it listed for $20. Um, I made a pile and the total, they took a little bit off of, I think like 3 or 4 bucks off of my total, but I probably had 10 items. So I'm just gonna say I paid 20 bucks for this. Now, um, I had no idea that this was a $275 item when I picked it up. It's a miniature tea set, you guys, and I do pick up Longenberger, the pottery like this from time to time. I usually stay away from the baskets, but I do pick up some of the pottery. So I was pleasantly surprised by this. Definitely a big money bolo. So if you see it and you can get it for a good price, definitely pick up that tea set. All right, you guys, what was your favorite big money bolo? If you made it to the end of the video, write bolo down in the comments. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.